Nicolas Cage. So many movies. Sometimes there's rage and sometimes there's boobies. Adam Harvin, an unsuspecting guest. And you gonna watch what's coming up next.
Welcome, bitches. Welcome to the Cage Against the Machine podcast. I am your host, Adam Harvin. Today's guest, we have fellow comedian and Nick Cage enthusiast, Parker Willis. How's it going, Parker?
Good, man. Good. Happy to be here. Happy to see another Nicolas Cage movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you're about wore out on him now. Do you have anything to plug before we get started?
Upcoming, I've got... I'll be at Hillberry. I'll be performing at Hillberry. And then I've got a monthly show in Joplin called Puff Puff Laugh. So
cool.
If people follow that, we put out a monthly show where it's smoker friendly.
All right. That's nice. That looks like a fun show. All right. Today we are going to be watching the 1984 R-rated war drama Birdy, starring, of course, Nick Cage and Matthew Modine. So we'll give you a countdown. We have it. It's on Amazon. Well, it was on Amazon Prime. I think we have to rent it now. So it may be on something else by the time this comes out. But we'll give you a countdown. But before that, a word from our sponsors.
Does it feel like things are too much to handle? Like your life is just a lot of pain? Call the Boys Town National Hotline. They've helped hundreds of thousands of kids and parents. They know what to do to help you. Call toll-free, 1-800-448-3000.
All right. And we are back. And let me get this almost. Five, four, three, two, one. In a second. Uh-oh. It does say foul language and nudity, just for the heads up.
Those are boxes I like checked.
Yeah. Those have gotten hilarious. The warnings on movies and stuff like that. It's like trigger warning for smoking. Nick Cage we'd watched one that said blackface, but it was Amos and Andrew or whatever. He just had like the Navy SEAL blackout on his face, but they put a blackface warning on it.
Okay. I did. Was that the Samuel L. Jackson one? Okay.
Yup.
This is a 102 for me this year.
102.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
That's too many Nicolas Cage
movies. And you're
movies.
not documenting it or anything, right? You're just...
I have a list and I rated them at a scale of 1 to 10. All of
really?
them. Yeah.
Doing your own Rotten Tomatoes thing?
Yeah, kind of.
So this one is high rated. So it's got 80% on Rotten Tomatoes and a IMDb score is 7.2 out of 10. So this is really high for a Nick Cage movie on the podcast.
Okay.
Usually we're in like that 5 to like maybe below 5 on some of them.
Okay.
Which I'm sure you know it.
Oh yeah, I've definitely seen some bad ones.
Seen some terrible ones, yes. It's always a giveaway when they're like the names are just like one word. Like they're like Bring Out the Devil. It's just like Doctor, Hitman. Like none of them actually have real names in the movie at all.
Oh, was it Running with the Devil?
Yeah, Running with the Devil. Yeah.
And then there was Sympathy for the Devil.
Yeah, that one too.
He likes the demonic stuff.
Yeah.
It's a good first.
It's a Quentin Tarantino film, apparently. You guys starting off with a foot shot. Close up of Matthew Modine's feet. Nick Cage's.
Was that a bad accent?
I think that might have been overacting or something. Oh, he's got bandages, like bandages that are not doing anything at all.
No. Can we get this thinly wrapped
Yeah.
bandage?
Is he going to have a prosthetic nose? Those are my favorite movies. Like, he just randomly shows up with a prosthetic nose in certain movies.
Yeah, that
Like Sonny, I think, when he's playing Acid Yellow. And then the Deadfall, for some reason, he has a prosthetic nose from Deadfall. And I don't know if he keeps, I would imagine he still has it in Arsenal. Since that's the sequel, that makes no sense because he died in Deadfall. But he's also in Arsenal somehow.
okay.
Have you just seen those?
I think I did watch both of them, but I didn't realize they were tied to one another.
Yeah, they're both. So Deadfall is written by his brother, like and directed by his brother, I believe. So you want to.
And those teeth are a dead giveaway for early Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, so that was in my notes. Like, he considered like having his teeth, like some of his teeth removed for this role, I guess, to make the injury seem more authentic or something. Like he was legit going to pull his own teeth.
Then he just pulls the good ones.
Yeah. It's like Tom Cruise. Have you ever seen his?
He's got that middle
It was
tooth.
off center.
Yeah, he's got that like middle tooth.
Yeah.
Now. Not to get your show canceled by Scientology, but he's
Yeah.
he's definitely got a middle tooth.
I'm sure I've shit on Scientology more than once here. I have not been able to, like, I know Joe Rogan talked about it one time on his podcast, how John Travolta threatened to crash a plane unless the dude, the co-pilot would blow him or something, or let him blow him. You cannot find any information on that at all. It's just been wiped clean from the internet. And I have no idea what Joe Rogan episode that was that he talked about it. Have you? Oh, Nick Cage narrating over Nick Cage. Take a drink. But yeah, have you seen the Fred Durst movie, The Fanatic, starring John Travolta?
I'm trying to remember if I have.
Yeah, so he basically goes full retard in this one. John
Really?
Travolta does. And Zach Amico has a theory that he's actually playing his son, that like, because he had a son that was retarded. He thinks John Travolta is playing like a version of his son. We got Jack Nick Cage in this one.
You said jacked?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Matthew Modine's just hanging out in a tree.
I was wondering which one was going to be the one with PTSD, but I think we're starting to see.
Like how that's all it took back in the day.
Right.
Just doing it down there by the trash.
She still got the leather jacket.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a bit of a ripoff for the gentleman.
Yeah. Checked himself out in the mirror as
Yeah.
he's walking by. A wrestling champion.
Let me grab my
Parkour.
box of pigeons real quick.
Yeah. Doing some hardcore parkour, though.
Are those doves? Oh, pigeons. They
Pigeons,
were
yeah.
pigeons.
Like a Mike Tyson. This is a weird hobby for somebody like Mike Tyson to raise pigeons. Just like,
I don't think she's out of his league, but I'll take a drink.
yeah, it's Nick Cage is too young for it to be not age appropriate.
Yeah. Nicolas Cage is like, that's what I like about acting. I keep getting older. They stay the same age.
Exactly. And for some reason, get more Asian throughout the years. There's a couple, like his wife is an extra in Next. And like there's a couple of them where his wife, like his wives that aren't actresses or anything, just kind of pop up in the movies.
Trying to remember which one was next. Was that where he like saw into the future thing?
Yeah,
or?
that's Jessica Biel. And he could see into the future. And then at the end of the movie, it's like none of it ever actually happened yet.
Yeah.
So at the very end, it's basically implied that everything that we just watched hadn't happened.
The old Bob Newhart.
Yeah, dude, it was.
Did she? That's how he ended the second series. Bob Newhart. His last episode was him waking up, and the whole season, or the whole series was
Just
a
never
dream.
existed.
Yeah. So I'm like, I call that the Bob Newhart.
Yeah. Now he's into pigeons, huh? Boy, that's got to be rattling the shit out of those birds.
Right?
They did not look like they're having a good time in there.
Well, they're starting a food truck.
Yeah. Was it on Anchorman 2 when he's deep frying bats?
Yeah, right. I mean, we domesticated them. That's why they hang out in cities. They don't know what to do without people. We just domesticated them. They were like, we're done with pigeons now. And then we're surprised. Oh, they're so easy to train. I'm like, yeah, no, that's literally.
They were brought here for a food source originally, I believe. So I'm guessing they're going to get drafted. After all this is weird. Beginning.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, these guys are a little old for a tree fort, but you know, the girl is age appropriate. The hobby is not.
Yeah.
You either need to be 8 or 80 to be collecting pigeons. You don't need to be late teens.
Yeah. What the fuck?
And I know what I'm going to be for Halloween.
Dude. I do want that hat. What the fuck?
Next scene in it.
Yeah. Like put the blanket over the barbed wire and don't even use it. Oh. This is nuts.
I'm using that line in the future, though. When someone's like, I look stupid, I'm like, not to a bird.
Yeah. Yeah, they think you look fun. I mean, I just like, this is like post getting laid, I'm assuming, with that. I mean, Nick Cage, like, once you've seen titties, I think you stop doing shit like this when you're.
Well, yeah, unless your friend who's, I don't know, on the scale convinces you to.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't know what autism was back then.
Yeah, yeah.
You were just weird.
They pitched it as this special kid. Like, what do you mean? Like, you know what we mean.
Yeah. He's sitting on him. That was weird.
This is where you get the best pigeons.
Yeah.
You want
Dude, that is a wild, like, ghillie suit. It's like.
Yes.
Yeah. He's all calm and shit. We'll do a front flip while you're at it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, I love it when they do a double take.
Yeah.
Triple take. Oh, we're on the fourth take now.
Yeah.
Just make sure you got the point that he fell.
Had to give Nick enough time to run down those stairs.
It's bleeding out of his mouth. We got a couple gays out here in bird costumes.
Yeah. Nick loves meeting random people, befriending them for no reason, and then just being all about that friendship in movies.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of times that seems to happen.
Yeah. Very. His last name Colombato. Jeez. Is it Moonstruck where he's missing the hand or the where's that like prosthetic? The one with Cher?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of that.
At any moment, I was waiting for someone to walk out of the corner and be like, Nathaniel, we told you not to put these coats on, and pull that guy off, because he was weird right at the beginning of that.
Yeah, back then they would have been doing shock therapy to that dude for sure. We've tried everything.
Cooped up.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Thanks for answering the question we all had.
Yeah. Oh shit, they're from Philly. Go Birds. Alfonso. So this is one of the early Nick Cage movies. That one that I was telling you about that doesn't show up on the list is Brubaker. It's 1980, so it's even before Fast Times, and Nick Cage is an extra in it, and it's Morgan Freeman's first credit.
Really?
Yeah, so it's about a warden that goes undercover as a prisoner on a prison farm in Arkansas. So, and it's based on a true story.
Okay.
But it's Morgan Freeman's first credit and Nick Cage's first. I don't even know if he even got a credit on it, but apparently he's an extra on the movie.
Did you watch Outsiders?
No, we haven't done Outsiders yet.
He's in it, but it's the fight scene at the end, and I even still frame by frame I couldn't find him.
Really?
Yeah, so I watched but it's still a good movie. But I watched the whole thing, and I'm like, I don't think I ever saw him in it.
Really? There's been a couple of them where it says that his brothers are in the movie, and you just never see them. Because I try to pay attention for it, like he'll just be like a dude sitting at a bar, or there was one where it said he was a doctor. I think it was in Sunny. It said he was a doctor, but I never really seen him. But he's got that brother that's a radio host.
I mean, he could have brought him some sunflower seeds or something.
Yeah.
You know? Get his...
Come on now, let's go outside.
Gain his trust.
Have you seen Full Metal Jacket?
Yeah.
So Matthew Modine is Joker in Full Metal Jacket. That is another good war movie.
Yeah.
Especially like the basic training one. I used to just watch the basic training one over and over. And like once it got past that, I was like, oh, that's good.
Yeah. That D'Onofrio would be an interesting one to watch all his movies.
Oh, really?
Isn't that his name? The guy who
In
Full Metal Jacket, Vincent D'Onofrio.
the guy that plays Gomer Pyle or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in all kinds of stuff now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's playing Kingpin and Daredevil he's got all kinds of shit. He's in the Chips, the remake Chips.
Okay.
Which I really like that one. That's probably the most accurate motorcycle movie that I've ever seen.
Okay.
Where they're not like the motorcycles actually sound the right motorcycles. They're not like any like super fake looking stuff. Cause I noticed that any bullshit with motorcycles in movies, I'd notice so damn quick, and it drives me nuts. There was one. There's a new one. I think it was like a HBO, like a direct to HBO movie. It was something like, but it was about little, like the kids, like I think they were in like Philly or New York or something like that, where the kids that just ride wheelies down the streets and stuff like that. It was a movie about that, and it was pretty damn accurate as far as all the motorcycle stunts and stuff like that goes. They did a good job on that one. But like Mission Impossible 2, Yes Man with Jim Carrey, like there's one where he's riding a Ducati Hyper Motard and he's doing a wheelie, but he has the clutch pulled in while he's doing a wheelie. And you're like, he can't. And then on Mission Impossible 2, he's on a street bike and then he goes on the beach and then he goes back on the road and then back on the beach. But you can see the bike changing tires every time. They put a sand tire on it and then they put a street tire on it. They put a sand tire on it. You're like, damn. And then of course he does a stoppie and pulls a gun with the front brake. Well, he pulls a gun with his right hand, which would be the front brake lever. So like you can't really do a stoppie and pull the gun at the same time. Right. She looks identical to the chick in the first.
I'm kind of feeling that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you got the same haircut and everything.
Well, I mean, set pan of old guacamole. It looks bad.
Oh,
That's
God.
not. I think I know why he's going crazy, y'all.
Just locked in there with a crazy person? Oh, God. It's not that. This has happened again since then. We had, Chelsea Manning turned into a bird. Oh, shit. After being traumatized in the military.
Okay, this is right after he fell off. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so he didn't go to. I thought they said that he was MIA though.
What?
I thought the doctor said he was MIA for a month.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is just.
So he did go to war, right? Or did
Yeah,
go to
yeah.
Vietnam? Okay.
Man, old people hated kids having fun back then. They
Tearing down his
hated it.
pigeon coop. Okay, I guess it just switched back and. Okay. It is switching back and forth between.
Yeah.
Jeez. Holy shit. The butcher's been selling it as chicken. Ooh, he fucked the birds. What if we raised worms?
Right? Okay, then. Does that pose seem familiar?
Yeah.
Is he Jesus in this movie?
Yeah. He's bird Jesus.
Bird Jesus.
Dying for the sins of birds. I mean, they could roll this into it. I mean, he could be the penguin or something, roll this into a supervillain. Just butt naked.
Huh. his bed was up on top of the cage. You notice that?
Yeah, he just built himself a pigeon coop. He's just going back and forth between the toilet and the sink. Just bare ass on that cold floor.
This before they moved him to Alcatraz.
Yeah. Oh, we haven't done The Rock yet. I've kind of been saving that one.
The Rock was it. After watching a bunch in a row, The Rock seemed like a much better movie than it used to feel.
I think so. The Rock has won quite a few awards, and then adaptation.
I haven't watched Con Air this year, so it's not on the list of ones that of the 102 now.
Yeah,
it's not on there.
Con Air is kind of like you forget that Dave Chappelle's in it, and then someone died on set of Con Air. So there was a guy that he was a welder for the props department or something, and one of those airplanes in the hangar shifted and smashed him.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so. And then if you look at the people that were in line to play the main villain, I can't think of what that dude's name is. But there was
we're talking about Buscemi, or are we talking Danny Trejo? Wasn't Danny Trejo in
the
there?
guy that's kind of the leader of them all?
John Malkovich.
Yeah, John Malkovich. There was some other options. Some other big names were supposed to play him, I think.
John Malkovich would be a fun one to go through all his movies.
Boy, is it Birdman? I've tried to watch that like twice. That's a weird fucking movie.
I don't think I have seen that one.
And then I never really, he has that one being John Malkovich.
That was, I don't know. But also I've done a lot of hallucinogens. That could be part of why being John Malkovich made sense to me. Class act right there.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll be damned. I didn't know they had auto tops back then. Well, he's going to go ape shit when he sees a seagull. I don't think he can hear you. And it's like to have a friend that keeps accidentally almost killing himself.
Yeah. He's
God, didn't a kid get like decapitated at a Six Flags doing that?
I mean, that used to be part of the greatness that was Fire in the Hole.
Yeah.
We all talked about that tall guy that got decapitated at Fire in the Hole.
Oh shit.
And then they redid it recently, and I'm like, it's never going to be the same. I'm not going to know that someone died on this drop right here, you know?
Yeah.
Is that Colin Quinn?
Joey Diaz. So far, there's not a whole lot of plot to this movie. It's just going crazy. Just got an air hose up his ass.
Something.
Jeez, she's fingering Nick Cage's ass.
It's a lot of moaning for him to still have his pants on.
And they're like 4 feet away. He's just poking his wiener out the zipper hole.
Oh, that can have some bad results. I do remember my teen years.
Yeah. Jeez.
You can see that she still fully has her panties
Yeah.
on. Where
Sounded like you were in pain.
yeah. Dating in the 80s was way different.
Yeah. Doing it in sand.
Yeah.
Dude. I think you're right about him like sticking with his friends a little bit too much.
Yeah.
You're like, sorry, dude, I would have had a bill on you a long time ago.
You remember at the beginning of the movie, whenever he like had a girl and then another friend who watched out for him, and now he doesn't have that girl. Now he doesn't have the friend. He just has this one gentleman on the.
Nick Cage saying tits a lot. That's hilarious. Just
I mean, talk about unrealistic things in movies. Shane Gillis let us know that all people on the spectrum love boobies. So he's so unrealistic.
yeah, I don't understand. Uh-oh. It's not registered, dumbass.
Should have listened to your pops. That's back when dads would fist fight teenagers.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen anymore, but he's going to school with a black eye
If you get
tomorrow.
on World Star Hip Hop, it happens.
Well, yeah.
I can send you some links.
Yeah, but not in every home like it did back then.
Yeah. Ooh, called it. Little backhand.
I don't know if Nicolas Cage has daddy issues in real life, but I think with as much as he's been beaten by his fathers throughout the movies, he has daddy issues now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he became an actor because he saw his rich cousins and uncle and stuff. So
Yeah.
I think his dad was a teacher.
Lucky he's got this bandage to signify what time period we're in.
Yeah. Hmm. Sideways steering. Does it seem like there's not a lot happening in this movie?
Yeah.
It's like the only one I can think of is worse. Have you seen Open Water?
What did that dude just do to that bird?
He's chewing on it or something.
He gave it mouth to mouth.
But yeah, have you seen Open Water?
I don't think
Like,
I have.
90% of the movie is just them floating in the open ocean, and you're just like, it shows them on a boat at the first of the movie, and then, but yeah, it's just the whole movie is one place.
What was the Cage movie where they were in a boat that went down and he spent most of his time?
Ooh, I don't think I've seen that one. It's not the Annapolis or whatever, is it? The Navy one?
Is that it?
I haven't seen that yet. I've never seen that, but he's in that Navy movie where it's USS Annapolis or whatever.
Okay.
It's a Navy. That's the
Yeah,
only
but
one
it's
I can
like
think
USS Annapolis and then like colon whatever.
Oh,
it's one
yeah.
of those long titles.
Like Port of Call, New Orleans.
Yeah.
We did that one the other day. That one was pretty entertaining. At least there was shit going on. So like, this dude's gonna try to fuck a bird.
This dude is gonna try to fuck a bird. He's like, I've got some seed you can eat.
Have you seen where there's this video where these people nurse a duck back to health? Like they find a duck that has like a damaged wing or something. They nurse it back to health and they take it to a pond to release it. And immediately a duck lands and starts raping that duck. And they're like, they got it all on video. They're just like, oh.
That's literally, isn't that what happens to Catholic schoolgirls?
Yeah, basically.
Wait, we're building wings now? Yes.
Nice. This is on the. This is on the cover.
Of the 2 time periods, I do like the psycho ready to jump off of a building time period versus the
mute. It's just back when you could just find a car and fix it. And
yeah.
a concrete shirt.
Yeah, because your old man would have whooped your ass if you would have done that. Back then, he would have just been known as the old man who beat up the special kid.
Yeah. Have you seen was it Dumb and Dumber 2? Where he fakes being like fucking catatonic for like 20 years.
Oh,
and
I
then
think
comes out of he's like, I got you so good.
It's a pretty sick burn.
Yeah. So it looked like, I saw an article the other day. I guess the Spider-Man Noir is going to be a TV series with Nick Cage.
Okay.
Instead of a movie. Which that'll be weird to do. I'm not sure how we're going to do that one on the podcast, but we did his SNL appearance on here.
Okay.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Was it?
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, I don't think I saw it.
It was weird. He does this. They do like a tiny Elvis bit where he's dressed up as Elvis, but he's like on the dash of a car, which I think it's before he's married to Priscilla Presley. So it's like, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Oh, I forget that guy's name, but he's in a lot.
That guy.
Yeah.
I don't think I recognize him because of how young he is. Even that one time we caught you gays in bird suits.
Yeah. Why does he keep spitting on everything?
Yeah, he's like spit on the phone.
He is way too excited about this.
Yeah. Tell me about these suicides. He is just randomly spitting on shit.
I don't trust this guy.
Oh, shit. Got some Agent Orange going on.
Yeah, that's... He wipes the spit off. Does that count? Just kidding. Nicolas Cage's character overreacting instead of overacting.
His father reported it stolen. Just like unnecessary line. Like, what? Why not just tell them the truth? It's like, only eat food that makes my poop white.
Right. Hard to have something to say about a lot of these scenes.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. There's some of these movies where you're just like, there's not a lot going on. There's not a lot to comment on. I did almost set the house on fire building something like that when I was a child. I took the motor out of my toothbrush and put a little prop on the end of it, and we had built a like balsa wood airplane in I forget what it was. It was some class that I was taking, but I was trying to make a remote controlling out of it, and it. I'm not even sure how it fucking happened, but I got it to where it was like going down the hallway, and it was like trying to like get off the ground a little bit, but it's too heavy. But it like crashed and caught the carpet on fire. It's like, I used to do all kinds of shit like that. I don't know how I'd lived through some of that stuff, and I'd be doing experiments and making shit in the garage, almost burning shit down.
I mean, if you would let him play some of this energy off outside.
Yeah. Because Tad either is the janitor or Freddy Krueger. I'm not for sure. Holy shit. That'd be a job, wouldn't it?
Literally shoveling coal.
And it must actually be really hot in there because you can tell it's fucking with the camera.
Yeah. It's a deep movie.
Yeah, dude. I'm like sitting here thinking, how the fuck did this get rated? It has so high.
Yeah.
So this had a budget of $12 million. So far, it looks like the worldwide gross from this movie from '84 is 1.45 mil. The music is actually by Peter Gabriel.
Okay. I think most of that 12 million was spent on birdseed.
Yeah. That is a pain. Like, anytime you have a movie that works with animals, it's like a freaking pain in the ass. Yes. It's getting weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
If this doesn't end with him jumping off a large building and killing himself, I'm going to be disappointed.
Is this the prequel to Radio Flyer?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Well, yes, it's literally a garbage dump.
Literally. Was he wearing on his pants?
It's his wingsuit.
It's his fucking...
Isn't that what what's his name did? He practiced in his cell, like jumping off his top bunk and then jumped out of a second story window. What that fucking serial killer? I can't think of which one it was. Ted Bundy. Yeah. Ted Bundy, he practiced jumping off his bunk bed just over and over. And then he was representing himself in court. So he had access to like his own little study. And it was on a second story window in the courtroom. He jumped out. No fucking way. I don't think this song is Peter Gabriel.
I mean, birds are attracted to water sources. I think we should have known that was going to happen.
Yeah. He should be able to float. It's gonna be one of those movies that you're just like, what the fuck?
It could have been gas, I think.
Yeah.
I think they say that. He just did.
There's no reason.
You think it's the PTSD asshole?
Yeah. The scene from Talladega Nights. He's like, "Oh, nobody told you he's not paralyzed. He's just in that way. He found that wheelchair in the hallway." It's hilarious. They said fucking A back then.
This guy's pretty good. That's Peter Gabriel for sure right there.
Yeah. I think that was Nick Cage narrating over Nick Cage.
Yep, that's true.
There's one if you need it.
What, are you sponsored by Twisted Tea?
No. I just didn't. I don't know. Last time I went and bought some, I didn't want to. For some reason, I didn't feel like drinking beer that day.
You're good. I'm more likely to drink this than like a PBR or something.
Yeah.
So.
Is he talking about killing, like selling dogs for meat?
I think so. Was this in Springfield?
Yeah. I thought they were in Philly, but
Apparently they're in Ohio.
I was just in Ohio. I was trying to find those dog tacos, those cat tacos. Slow and dangerous.
I didn't even know those nets from cartoons were real.
I know, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, this dude looks like a cartoon, and I can't figure out which one he looks like. Oh, shit. He's the leader. Is it a pretty convenient mattress location?
Well, we paid for the song. Might as well use it as many times as we can.
This is at least the second time we've heard La Bamba.
This is my favorite scene of the movie.
And I believe, this is the Richie Valens version, it sounds like. It's like, I sell these to the Chinese restaurants in town.
I wonder if that scene had any any effect on why this movie is not as widely known.
I don't know. So I forgot the director's name, but he also directed Mississippi Burning, and he did a Pink Floyd music video.
Why don't you just give him whatever dog he wants?
Holy shit.
Ooh, wow.
That might have something to do with it. Oh, there's fucking horses
horse
too.
meat. Oh my god.
Boy,
Yeah.
I was eating I was at this this conference with this company that I was working for, and there was people from like all over the place there. We all went out to eat, and there was an English dude there. And the English dude was like, "Is this steak? Is this horse or cow?" And I was like, "Why the fuck would it be horse?"
Why would it be horse?
And he was like, "Apparently they eat horse in England." Dude. I think PETA might have a problem with this movie.
Yeah.
Holy shit, this took a weird turn. Chico.
I like how it sounded like his own dog bit him.
There's just horses, random horses tied up. Holy shit. I don't think that was fake.
No.
I think those were real dead dogs.
I think so, and real dead horse.
And the horses. Yeah, that could be a problem. Oh. His PTSD is about cats.
The guy who disappeared in a war for like a month,
Yeah.
and his PTSD is cats.
Plastic all over the furniture. Oh shit, cat just cruising through the house.
Oh.
I saw a Tweety bird. Attract cats too.
It's back when all the information you had was just what other people told you.
Yeah. Couldn't
That
exactly
lady's never
Google-
read a book in her life.
Ah!
It's no time to make out now.
You'd sell it to Billy in 4C.
Right? Yeah. Our animals' heads are falling off. Yeah, I think that's a real dead bird also.
Yeah. Well, that's what apparently in Milo and Otis they kill like 20 cats.
Yeah. I've been meaning to watch that again. I liked it as a kid, but then I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
Oh, it's alive. Yeah, apparently it was a Japanese movie that they like redubbed in the United States, like Power Rangers.
No way.
And they like killed like 20 cats in the middle of that thing. Filming it. They were just like tossing them in the river and filming it go by. Next cat. So my boss had he had a guard dog that he kept at work at one point, and they sent him to obedience school. And like on the last day of obedience school, they bring out a fucking cat, and they have this German Shepherd sit there and is supposed to not attack the cat. Well, that dog fucking attacked the shit out of the cat.
It's like last day of rehab, we bring out a crack pipe. Like, what
Exactly.
are you doing?
Here, don't smoke this.
Yeah. Wow.
Real losers never hurt. Never heard that saying before. Also, they said you could take those bandages off.
Yeah, exactly. He also... The timeline of how many times they've spoken would make it seem like he's been here for weeks.
Yeah.
Yet those bandages are bright white.
Yeah.
Is someone changing them out?
And I think they're just for his jaw. I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Which he seems to have no problem flapping.
Yeah, got metal in his jaw and he's...
I think Nick Cage wants to bang Birdy.
I don't know what the fuck. I don't think Birdy knows what sex is. He's like, tits are gross. You want to go do it in some sand?
Yeah.
Straight to the titties.
I would say with his mental and physical condition, she is out of his league.
Do what?
I would say with his mental and physical condition, she is in fact out of his league at this point in time.
She does have gap tooth, though.
Just a goalpost.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Nick Cage in a mirror. Oh my God.
They've got to have it taped up or
I know,
something. How is it not?
Where's his
How's
balls?
balls not hanging on that one? Not that I want to see him, but I'm familiar with anatomy.
I think that's hilarious. They said in Terminator when they redid it, they had to go back and edit out Arnold Schwarzenegger's balls and stuff because when they redid it in HD, you could see his balls in the shadows and stuff because it's just like shadowed out in the old one. But when they remaster shit like that, you can they've had to do that in a bunch of movies where girls are full nude or whatever. They'll have to go edit the remastered version. Whoa. Is he talking about fucking a bird?
Is that? It's a lot of sweat. I think this dude has bird flu.
Old avian flu.
That's what he gets for banging pigeons.
Whoa, he laid eggs. Oh, now he's about to see how fucking fucked up birds are. Yeah, until the mama bird eats one of those motherfuckers. Oh, baby birds are creepy looking. It's got a sweet mohawk. God, they're weird looking.
Dude, that is that same stuff she's feeding him, I think. Did you see the consistency of it?
That's why he's like, you just got to have confidence. You just got to know that you can fly.
Yeah. Who needs wings?
Yeah. It's not the wings. They just know it.
I'm so glad this is such a long pause on this frame.
Yeah. She's like a terrible actor. Like, and the mom is like showing zero emotion while yelling.
She looked like she just wanted to get back to her trailer and finish off that bottle she was drinking from. Dude, white people really do have no rhythm.
Yeah. Oh man, there's nothing more embarrassing when white people try to do rap videos for commercials and shit like that. Oh my God. Those are so cringe, they're hard to watch. Oh, he should love this song.
Right? Yeah. A bird song.
The Rockin' Robin. You could just write a song about anything back then.
Yeah. I believe his current song is Jailbird Rock.
Yeah. Can't hold their liquor at a high school thing.
Yeah. And also that he's wringing out the mop with his hands.
Yeah. Jeez, just cars parked everywhere.
That first one's already fogged up right there.
Oh, yeah. They got the dome light on.
Well, I mean, some people like to watch.
She's driving. Is going to be traumatized by the... Whoa.
Nice. Nudity. Is that on there? Is that on the list?
I don't remember, but we'll drink to it.
But it is on some...
Oh, my God, just like... It just occurred to me, maybe he's Nikola Tesla. Did he fall in love with a pigeon or some shit and die a virgin?
Oh, yeah. Well, he doesn't know what to do in there because he's only ever had birds in his room and he's never had the bees. And that's how you get... It's the other half of the conversation.
Titties. I forgot to say that. Cute. Those were big.
They were very nice. Yeah.
Was it? I think Weatherman. We get opening credit titties. I think in that like. Got a lot of Matthew Modine ass in this too.
This seems appropriate. Just had a girl throw herself at him, and then next scene he's just naked, hanging out with his birds again.
Yeah.
Honestly, if he wants to fuck a bird, he needs to get larger birds. I feel like he's going to injure these things.
We're going to have to at least go to a duck. Maybe something larger.
One of those hawkbill things that are like gigantic and scary. I think
the shoe bill or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fucking terrifying. I seen a video the other day of I don't know, is it the golden eagle or whatever that picked up a kid and I'm trying to take it.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like, I'm gonna eat that worm.
I think I saw this next picture coming up on rotten.com.
Yeah.
Are you old enough to remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like one of the first pictures was just the parrot on the guy.
Oh my God. I was on bikerpunks.com back in the day. It was like rotten.com, but just motorcycles and like third world countries dying. If you want to see a guy get smashed by a dump truck, there'd be some like in India where there's like a whole family on a motorcycle just gets smashed by a car. You're just like, holy shit.
This seems like more than 4 birds.
Dude. Now he's doing the Forrest Gump thing, the little girl. Make me a bird. It's like, I can't make you a bird, but you can have AIDS. I feel like this dude's in like the Harvard LSD experiments and we're just leaving that part of the story out or something.
Yeah. He earned his money for this movie. When you think about how long you shoot one scene, he spent a lot of time just naked in front of the camera.
And crouching down like that. Like,
yeah.
We're going to need you to do a lot of bird poses. So this is weird too. So this is like Philly in the early 80s. And it looks like that.
That's exactly what I imagined Philly to look like, in all honesty.
Yeah. The cameraman is just like riding around on a bicycle or something right now.
I think we're a bird at this moment in time.
He's tripping balls.
Yeah. Yeah, this is exactly what I thought Philly looked like. Just burning tires, trash.
There's the Sandlot.
Yeah. Everyone who's over 15 is angry.
Yeah. Oh my God. Is this movie just going to end like that? No fucking way.
No way. No.
Oh, there we go.
I'd say we
He
got
still has his fucking bandages on.
20 minutes left. What happened to him taking off the bandage?
I know. He said, hey, these are ready to come off now. Here, eat this mush.
Oh. That looks like whenever you let Cocoa Pebbles set for too long.
Yeah. I think so. Maybe, hopefully, the boy in blue is a little bit better in this one. Have you done that one yet?
I'm trying to remember.
I think that came out around the same time.
Was it a Matt?
I think it's where he's on a row team or some shit. I haven't
Matt
actually.
Dillon also
A what?
a Matt Dillon movie.
Well, I don't know if Matt Dillon's in that one or not. I've seen Rumble. He's in Rumblefish.
I liked Rumblefish.
Yeah, Rumblefish was good. It's pretty damn entertaining, anyways. Oh, here, finally. I was wondering we were going to get to some Vietnam flashbacks.
No, I did not watch Boy in Blue yet.
Yeah. There's another one too, like Racing to the Moon or something like that around the same time. That it's like, yeah, he's got
It's
two
a Nicolas
different.
Cage movie.
I think so. I think it's called Racing to the Moon or something like that. I don't. He might not be the star in it, but I think he's in it. But I like
Racing with the Moon.
Racing with the Moon. Yeah. Now, Valley Girl was a fun movie to watch on here. Like, Valley Girl was pretty entertaining. Yeah, Vietnam flashbacks.
What was the vampire one?
Vampire's Kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one was fun to watch. Like when you get into it, you know, because you've seen so many Nicolas Cage movies like we have.
Yeah.
You're just getting so many layers of like I call it ridiculous Cage.
So does Vampire's Kiss remind you of Time to Kill?
A little bit, yeah.
Because, I mean, he thinks he has something the whole time. And it reminded me of Time to Kill, which Time to Kill is a fucked up, like, that is a fucked up movie. But he basically rapes a chick and then thinks he has leprosy or something from raping her. And then the one on Vampire's Kiss, he thinks he gets bit by a bat and thinks he's a vampire the whole time. Looks like a lot of softballs. A lot of disappointed lesbians in that neighborhood.
It is more softballs than baseballs.
Yeah.
I feel like the ratio's off.
They got a lot of disappointed lesbos. You're covered in bird shit.
Honestly, that's less embarrassing than I looked the day after prom.
Yeah. Hey, you did get to first base with some big old titties.
You did, yeah.
Or second base. I don't know what base that is. I'm not
Honestly,
good with baseball.
I feel like they should bring those titties to the mental ward, and maybe that'll get him out of it. If
Where's
they
the shot?
don't, he does deserve to be in.
Yeah. Let him try to fly. Leave a window unlocked on the 5th floor.
Yeah.
He's got lipstick on his collar. Attention to detail with them.
I've never got lipstick on a collar of anything.
Or you get stuck there forever.
Yeah. It's like whenever you get in a relationship with someone who's already a heavy drinker, and then years in the relationship, you're like, I wish you would stop drinking. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude was crazy when you met him. He was doing
Yeah.
weird shit the whole time. Now all of a sudden you think you're going to change him?
We bonded over meth. Now you want me to stop?
Yeah. I mean, that was a conscious movement there. You know,
Yeah.
him looking up for that conversation. What the fuck? Just bashed in windshield.
Oh no. Where's the cat? Cat's gonna snipe it. Birds are smart. How did they get? They just got a bird to fly in the fucking window.
I think it's the same dead bird from earlier.
Yeah.
They shot all the dead bird scenes in a day while it was still limp.
With the right after the horses and dogs.
I think you could just show up to that warehouse at any point in time and there's just dead horses and dogs being butchered out there.
That might have been a real thing.
That did not look like it was part of the movie, like set up solely for the movie. That just looked like they're like, you guys mind if we shoot here?
I like how they were like, we're electrocuting them. I was like, that's fucked up. Got a dog strapped into an electric chair. Just doing the fucking Green Mile for horses.
Now, if this movie ends with that fat guy throwing Modine or whatever into the back of his truck and taking him to that slaughterhouse,
Yeah.
I'll give it a higher rating.
Yeah. Sometimes the ending saves a shitty movie, like Bangkok Dangerous. Like, that whole movie sucks ass. But then when he shoots himself at the end and kills the guy that he's supposed to assassinate, I was like, damn, that was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. It was one I watched early on.
Yeah, that's not one that you normally see in like an assassin trying to retire video. Like there's a bunch of them where the assassin's trying to retire and that's the whole plot line or whatever. But one where the assassin's like, I'm going to retire myself and this guy right now. Shoot myself in the head.
Did you watch The Retirement Plan yet?
No, not yet. We just did Dream Scenario.
That one's creepy.
Dude, he comes in his pants and farts at the same time.
It's such a...
That is one that fucks with you for a couple days where you're like,
He would have died right there, but this bird showed up and he's all of a sudden, I'm back to life. Yeah, that dream scenario was...
Yeah,
it was awkward.
Weird.
No, Retirement Plan is solid.
It looks funny. I watched the trailer for it. He's getting napalmed.
Like that and the unbearable weight of massive talent. Those are like two of the best ones.
I know. I want to. We've done Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent on here, but that's one that I want to do. Like, I want to do the podcast live at a bar, play the drinking game at a bar, while we're watching a movie. Do that one. That'd be hilarious. It is like the Batman origin story, just not bats. Oh. Why is his toes all crunched up like he's been wearing heels? He's like, his toes look like a dancer's toes.
All of the perching.
Yeah. You would think they'd be splayed out, though, not like...
I mean, he was in a helicopter. It got shot down. It's like a bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was Nick Cage is in a movie called Firebirds. Did you watch that?
Yeah, it was like
a Top Gun knockoff.
That's what I was going to say. If you ordered Top Gun from Temu.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And they were going for it, too.
What was the Cuba Gooding Jr. one?
Iron
Eagle?
I don't think I've seen that.
It was closer to like an Iron Eagle knockoff.
Oh, shit. Well, I think Firebirds came out right out, like pretty close after Top Gun. Like, I think that's kind of what they were going for.
Yeah, like all three of those movies are within like a 5-year span.
I didn't know Cuba Gooding Jr. was in one like that. But yeah,
I
it's
think
the military.
they can.
Yeah, it's the military. Oh, Nick Cage crying. I should have that on the list. We don't get a lot of Nick Cage crying.
No. That dog factory fucked him up.
Yeah. Oh, that's why I won't take it off. Sounds like you took my hand. It took my bride. Like, That one is fucked up. Like everybody's fucking each other in that movie. In the Moonstruck,
Oh yeah.
like he's fucking his brother's girlfriend, and then like at the end you find out what like the parents are fucking like.
Yeah, because I mean, his obsession with Cher, she's in a relationship, right? And
with his brother, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but that isn't the only person he gets with in that movie.
Yeah. But I think at the end there's some, I forget, like the parents are, like I think the dad is banging somebody and or somebody else and something, like everybody's cheating on everybody at the end. We talked.
No, you've gone so crazy. You're imagining.
Oh, he is missing a tooth. I guess he did pull a fucking tooth for this movie. It's on the wrong side.
Yeah, the impact blew out the other side. It's got to go somewhere. Maybe if you'd shut up for a second.
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
Ooh, judo throw. Ooh, Nick Cage. Oh, they're both going to end up in there. Kick to the balls. I do like in Rumblefish where like he like front kicks like 10 people in a row at the beginning fight scene. It's just like front kick. Like it's like the only move they know. Oh, going off the roof.
I mean, Birdy will be able to escape up there, but
Yeah.
what's he gonna do? You can't fly, Nick. That'll hold them for 0 seconds.
This is a slight inconvenience. You just help your friend commit suicide.
What did you think was going to happen? I hope they remembered to put the dirt pile down there.
Yeah. I like how there's just random AC shit on the roof.
Fucking.
Oh my God. Quite the ending.
What is
there
this?
was no like story other than that dude thinks he's a bird the whole time.
Yeah.
That is some crazy shit.
80% of the flashbacks were of their childhood, and not in fact.
What the fuck? I have that. I don't know how that's even doing that. Oh shit. Well, that was Birdy. I don't know what to say about that one. That was a fucking weird movie.
It's par for the course. I mean, you are watching Nick Cage movies.
I mean, yeah. That wasn't a super entertaining one. I don't know how it's ranked so fucking high on Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb.
Because no one under 40 watches that movie.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm surprised PETA hasn't got that shit taken down. So, but thanks for watching the Cage Against the Machine podcast, and we'll see you next time.
I'm Nicolas Cage. Have a great fucking night.